Hi there guys, what's happening, what's going on? Irene back again with another video. Well, today it's a beautiful Thursday outside. The sun's out, the sun's been out the whole day. It's been a lovely day. So I thought to myself, it's coming to, I think it's just past the 6 months mark that I moved to Cape Town and living here more permanently. So I thought I'd share maybe some tips if you're thinking of living in Cape Town. So let's get into it. Well, let me start with the highlights of living in Cape Town, because before I lived for a little bit in Johannesburg, I lived in Potchefstroom, that's all in South Africa, and you can actually see the difference in terms of the kind of vibe and the feedback that you get from people, even without speaking to them. People look friendly and more accommodating. Yes, accommodating is a word. Of course, theft happens, but it's not as much as compared to some place like Johannesburg. So when you come here, there's a lot more freedom that I see around. The second thing that is key is, oh my goodness, the food. You see, it's been 6 months in Cape Town, but I still love the food, especially when you go outside. One thing you notice is, even though you go to an expensive place, or you go to a cheap place that serves food for a bargain, you will still get quality food. Are you into Mediterranean? Are you into Indian cuisine? Are you into local dishes? Are you into anything? There's something for everyone and at any budget. Don't let that kind of obstruct you from coming to Cape Town. If you think it's all about like spending money, you have to have a lot of money to actually have a good time. I disagree with that, because I've been having a good time in times when I've had something and times when I feel like saving a buck. So it's got something for everyone, whatever pockets that you might have. Okay, the third thing that I've seen in Cape Town, apart from the people, the food, is obviously the location, guys. I think that is definitely up there. There's always something for whatever mood you're feeling like. So are you feeling like the beach? Go to the beach. It's just there. Are you feeling like a day up the mountains or around the mountains, a hiking adventure? Go for hiking. Are you feeling like the city and hustle and bustle? Come to the CBD. Are you feeling like artsy? There's a lot of artsy architecture all around you in the city, in the outskirts. Are you feeling like wine or going to a vineyard? That is all in Stellenbosch. That's just maybe I'd say 45 minutes drive to 50 minutes drive. There is something for everyone, and you don't have to go so far to get it. It's all within at most an hour. Like the other weekend, we went to the penguin colony. So that is also another adventure. If you want to get out of the city, you can still drive an hour and find like something else and kind of feel like you're breathing fresh air. And the views, guys, the views in Cape Town are breathtaking. Those are my top items if you're feeling like coming to Cape Town. That's what I've found. I've loved living here. But the con, I'd say the con is the expensive living in terms of rent. Rent is very expensive. If you're living more long term in an apartment, especially in the city, you expect to pay 3 times, kind of almost 3 times, 2 to 3 times as much as you'd pay in places like Joburg. But if you're going for a rather shorter stay, the increment is there slightly, but otherwise the rest of the things, though some people might say living is expensive here, if you decide to make your own food, prep your own food, buy your own vegetables because these are all line stores where Pick and Pay food is pretty much the same price as it is elsewhere. So if you make your own food and the only thing that you incur is your rent in terms of hike, I think you can survive because there's something to do anywhere else, and you don't have to have a lot of money to have a good time in Cape Town. Like yesterday, was it the other day, I felt like not spending money to go to the waterfront. So I thought to myself, okay, let me take a walk. But of course, yes, it's a safe place, but you don't want to take any chances. So I left my camera behind. I left a lot of valuables behind and just took my phone. So with that phone, I went on like a mini adventure with my Google Maps. Google Maps can be your friend. V&A waterfront is about 30 minutes from the city where I was. So I decided to take a walk, and wow, it's amazing. Of course, I kept looking left and right just to make sure I was safe because it was coming to 6. Yes, the light was still out, but it was getting late-ish. So that adventure was fun. I walked around, used my Google Map, took like a video here and there. It's an exciting adventure when you're going to the land of, you're going through the land of the, which you're not familiar with. That was a lot of fun, and I went over another bridge until I almost got to waterfront, because I noticed usually if you're in a car, you enter through the other side of the waterfront usually. So this time I got a little confused because I came through the back of the waterfront. So I was looking, the sunsets were amazing. Cape Town is so beautiful. Sunsets were breathtaking. Everything felt good. It's just, you know, the times when you're taking a walk, but you're just taking it all in because it's a moment. It's actually a moment. So yeah, that was a lot of fun yesterday. Yeah, that is it for me for now, guys. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more videos. And yeah, peace. Now that I think of it, I was born to live in Cape Town, if that makes any sense. Considering my artsy self, I love art, in conjunction with my sciencey side and computer software side. I love art. I appreciate art, and there's a vast amount of artsy stuff you can do, from going see some art like paintings or photography. There's good music everywhere. There's poetry stuff and theaters all around. Cape Town has been amazing, and it continues to be amazing. I want to live here for longer. I really want to travel actually next year. It'll be good to go to different places. Maybe during my work leave, I travel to a few places here and there. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. I really want to go places. An adventure, yeah? Live the adventure, literally. That's a lot of fun.